Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about traction control and what it does. Now, there are a lot of cars that don't have traction control, like say for example, the Alto does not have traction control. There are a lot of cars that have traction control, but you don't have the option of switching it on and off. Like for example, the i20, I know for a fact that has traction control, but you cannot switch it on and off. And we also have cars like the Ford Freestyle, like this car, and a lot of other luxury cars also, like Mercedes, where you can switch off the traction control. We have this button in the Ford Freestyle at the bottom where you can press this button and the traction control can go off. So let's talk about what is traction control, what it does, and why do we have a button in the Ford Freestyle to switch off and on the traction control. But before that, guys, I'd like to tell you that there are 90% of my viewers aren't subscribers. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, or if you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, because that will motivate me to continue making a lot of automobile related videos. Yes, the channel is only about automobiles. We talk about automobile tech, we talk about news, we talk about reviews, we talk about all of it. So guys, do subscribe to the channel. This is not a normal media channel. This is going to be a lot more fun, a lot more exciting stuff. So guys, hit the subscribe button. And enough of self promotion, let's get to this video. What is traction control and why is there an on and off button in the Freestyle? So guys, imagine you do some heavy acceleration to match your speed on an expressway. You've parked on the side and you want to match your speed fast and you want to go fast. Due to heavy acceleration, your wheels will spin. And the traction control senses that and prevents the wheels from spinning out of control. So a traction control uses the help of ABS to prevent the wheels from spinning. Now, why would we not want the wheels to spin? Now, if say a particular wheel like the left wheel, this is a front wheel drive car, so if the front left wheel is spinning faster than the right wheel, the traction control will sense this and send this message to the ECU, the electronic control system, and take the help of the ABS to dab the brakes to reduce the amount of torque that's going into that wheel. It also cuts off the amount of engine and torque that's going to that wheel to prevent that wheel from spinning faster, because if that wheel is spinning faster, you can slide out of control as a result in a snowy place or a wet place when the traction is not enough. So basically what traction control does is that it matches the RPM of all the wheels so that the car is not skidding out of control. Because what the traction control understands essentially is that if one wheel is spinning faster than the other wheel, that means the car is losing control and it's going to skid out of control. So basically what the traction control does, it takes data from the wheel spin sensors on the wheels as well as from the powertrain, how much power is going to the wheels, and all this data is happening through milliseconds, where it understands that if a wheel is going to spin, and it cuts off the amount of wheel spin that's going to happen by, like I said, using the help of the ABS and reducing the power and the torque on the wheel by cutting off the engine supply, and the ABS will dab the wheel and prevent the wheel from spinning. When does traction control kick in? Like when you are accelerating really fast from a standstill, or if you're going down a steep slope fast and you are turning the wheel and you're losing traction, you'll see this traction control light flashing in front of you, and this traction control light is telling you that the traction control system in the car is getting engaged and it is preventing the car from losing control and skidding out of control. So that's what the traction control warning light, when it flashes, what is telling you. Now, why would you want to switch off traction control? We have the option of switching off traction control in this car. In many cars we don't have that, but why would you want to switch off traction control? So you would want to switch off traction control in your car, for example, if you're stuck in a mud pit or a kitchen type of thing on your left hand side. Now your front left hand side is the driving wheel, the front two wheels is the driving wheel, and your left hand side wheel is skidding because it's stuck in mud. Now if the wheel is skidding because it's stuck in mud, the traction control immediately will brake that wheel and prevent the amount of power that's going to the wheel. But in that situation, you want power to go to that wheel because you want that wheel to be forced out of the kitchen or the mud. So as a result, you need to switch off traction control so that it does not interfere with this. When you are stuck in mud, you really have to jimmy the car out. You have to have that rocking moment, aage piche, front back, to help the car get out of that muddy situation if you are stuck. So as a result, you need to switch off traction control, because only then will it allow the wheels to spin and let the car get out. That is one situation where you'd want to switch off the traction control. The other one where you'd want to switch off the traction control is that if you do some wheel spin. For example, if you want the wheels to spin faster at higher RPMs when you are taking off your car from a standstill position, that's called screeching, you would want to switch off your traction control. So if you want to do some adventurous activities like that, Also, when you want to go off-roading and you want the car wheels to spin a little bit and let your car get traction in that sense, so that you can enjoy a bit on off-roading, you will have the ability to switch off the traction control in such cars. If your car is a rear wheel drive and you want to do some donuts or you want to do some drifts, if you want to do some donuts and some screeches and some burnouts, you will have to switch off traction control. Traction control also prevents the car from losing control, and what it thinks at that moment is that the car is losing control because one or more wheel is spinning faster than the amount of distance the car is traveling and faster than the other wheels. As a result, it breaks that particular wheel and it reduces the power. Having said that, we are allowed to switch off the traction control in this car, and I'm going to demonstrate by switching off the traction control in this car to show you all that once you switch off the traction control in this car, you can do some wheel spins and you can have some fun as a result in such cars. So what we do to switch off the traction control is that we have in the Ford Freestyle this button out here which says traction control off. We just press it once and on the dashboard you can see what gets displayed. It says traction control off, and on top here when we have the traction control getting activated when we are doing some wheel spin, or we are when the traction control is on, we see a light on top of the rev meter here somewhere flashing when the traction control get engaged. Right now we are going to do some wheel spin with the traction control off. Anyway guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you all did, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, and you all can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter with the same name. And guys, do subscribe because we have a lot of content coming all related to automobile. So if you're an automobile enthusiast and you just want a lot of automobile related knowledge on the Ford Freestyle, on a lot of other cars that are coming in, news, reviews, let me know in the comment section. We'll make a video on it as soon as possible, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.